Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? How is
Well,
everyone doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So good evening. My name is Shaquanda CJ Alston. I'm here with some amazing women, and we are here to welcome you all to the Build Your Online Business After Dark show. Oh, woo, woo, woo. We all are so
yes.
happy you guys are with us. And tonight we're going to be talking about getting paid for your life skills. We want you to go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Hashtag still protesting. Yes.
Yes.
We are
Yes.
so super excited tonight. We are going to be talking about how to get you paid for your life skills. So before we go into that, I will let my amazing co-host tonight, my beautiful co-host tonight, introduce themselves, and we are going to get started. But before we do that, y'all know what to do. Share the broadcast, hit hashtag share. Y'all already know you don't know how we're gonna roll. Who knows? You may have a or a prize. Who knows? So make sure you share the broadcast. Why? Because sharing is caring. Hashtag share. And also to the replay viewers. Hi, we sorry you guys missed it, but you also
Yes.
too is very important. Make sure you come in and do hashtag replay. So before we get started, amazing co-host, tell the people who you are so we can go ahead and show them how we can get them paid for their life skills.
Okay, I guess I'll get started. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Vernice Nellen. I am a product coach, and I am a sole hat manufacturer by day and a product coach by night. I'm so excited to be here. This is my first night, but it won't be my last. And I'm sharing this wonderful presence with all of my beautiful co-hosts for tonight. And yes, we are going to talk about life skills and getting paid for them. So don't forget tonight, as we are getting into conversation, go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com and let's get going, ladies. Let's get paid for our skills. That's what I do right now, and what I strive to see other women do as we are journeying down this pathway called life. So I'm going to pass it over to my other co-host.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Nikki Lee, and I am here with you all from Seattle, Washington. And I'm here to share with you how you too can get paid for your life skills. Whatever your life skills are, we all have a skill that we can get paid for that we're good at, and that where somebody is waiting for us to guide them and to teach them. So what better way to get paid for it? So we have a wonderful show for you tonight. Again, share out the broadcast because there is someone out there who is waiting to hear about how they too can get paid or learn how to get paid for their life skills and knowledge.
That's right.
Awesome. All right, y'all ready? Let's jump into it. So, ladies, gentlemen, have you ever had an opportunity where you said, you know what? We know life happens to everybody, but you ever had that situation where you're like, you know what, that thing? Oh my God, that knocked the wind out of me, that caught me, it brought me to my knees, whatever the words that you said. You ever thought about that? You know what? That has to be for somebody else because that was just so left field. I know I have had tons of opportunities like that. And it's funny, you see how I said opportunities, because it was at that time that those life skills or life happened. And I was like, okay, I must be cursed, right? And not knowing that those same events, those same issues was the path for my destiny. So have you all
Yes.
ever had that situation that happened, and maybe Dr. Vernice, you talk about that where you have had a situation or a circumstance that have made you be the Dr. Bernice Nelson um, PhD you are today. You can
That's
talk
right.
about that.
I absolutely can. So, life happens, as we're going to talk about in detail tonight. And so for me, it's real personal. It's deep. I was married, before I'm wonderfully married to my husband now, but I was married. And when I was in my marriage, it came to a point where, I had 3 young ones, and it was difficult. And I had to get to a point where I had to say enough is enough, because life was beating me down. And I knew that, there was better. I knew there was better. And I said, you know what? I am not going to let this situation defeat me. I'm not going to let my kids see me defeated. I was going to take the bull by the horn. And I started to dig my heels in. I became an entrepreneur when I was 23 years old, because I was like, you know what? I have to be control. I have to be there for my kids. I have to be there. So what am I going to do? What daycare was expensive, and I didn't want them to be out there. So I opened up a small business back then, and it was daycare, because I loved kids then. I still love them now, but back then I had a really deep passion for children and making sure that they were educated and making sure that they were covered. And I wanted to be an example. I wanted to be an example to those young kids and my young kids, but it really did something to me. That whole experience of putting my life skills as I was moving forward and becoming more mature. I said, you know what? I also have to become educated, right? And so along with my life skills, I also continued to educate myself. I had coaches, right? I had teachers. I had people that empowered me and lifted me to that next level to say, it's going to be okay, right? And so that's why we're here tonight, to encourage you that if you are in a place of feeling defeat, there is no defeatist attitude in this community of women that we're here. That's why we talk about Black women equal pay, because you can, yes, work for someone else, but when you work for yourself, your pay is what you dictate, right? And so when you have a community of women and you have coaches and leaders like you will have when you come in, share it, let your friends know, because guess what? As we are all empowered, many hands make light work. But going back to the story, I just said, okay, I raised up after I was having my bachelor's degree. I said, you know what? I need more. I need more coaching. I need more education. I need more experience so that I can put myself in a position where I don't have to regret, right? I wish I could have, should have. Right? We don't have to do those kinds of things, especially when you are empowered by people who have been there, who have done that, right? And so that's what I continually to do. And so it led me from my master's, and I wanted to be fully covered. And the reason why I went for my PhD, don't let anybody know it. The reason why I went for my PhD is because certain things that you can see presently, I'm a woman and I'm African American. And when you walk into a room, there's certain things that unfortunately we have to have as part of that life skill, that life experience. And for me, on my bucket list was receiving my PhD and applying all the skill sets that I have had so that I could be better prepared and empowered to now be able to be what's called a product coach, where I could take ideas to profits. But it's not too late for you ladies, not too late for you guys out there. Share the broadcast, get empowered, get coached. There's so many coaching certificates here that we will talk about later. And I'm going to be quiet now because I could talk all night long. So let me pass the mic on. And that's my reason why I can stand today and say that my life skills have taken me to come and get my PhD. Was that enough? Okay, I'm done.
Yes. You know what, Dr. Bernice? No, that was amazing. How many people in the audience can identify with Dr. Bernice? Dr. Bernice, for a moment, I thought you was talking about me. I thought I was the same person. I had no, oh my goodness. So I had no idea That so you understand my pain with these
I
three
do.
small kids.
I
And
do.
I had no idea you and I we have some certain
Yeah.
similar situations. So guys, so with that, you have through your relationship experience, and guys, you want to make sure you share this broadcast and go to
Yes.
www.blackwomenen.equalpay.com. Why? Because we have, that's one of the certifications that we have, and we'll talk about it a little bit later, but relationships. Dr.
Mhm.
Vernice can take her situation with her relationship, her life. You talk about a lot of them that we are covering in this certification. So, what better way now? It's October 1st. Y'all, this is my best time as an accountant and money mindset coach. Fourth quarter is the best time. Fourth quarter is when we finish this year strong.
That's
Fourth
right.
quarter
Yes.
is if you don't have your stuff together, you better
That's
get
right.
your stuff together. Fourth,
Amen.
what better time
That's
than
right.
right now for website and you get funded and you too can hear those words. I just got. We are giving away $1 million worth of grants. Who does that? Shout out to the
Right.
biggest, the
That's
baddest,
right.
the goat of a goat, Coach Danielle Winningham, doing this again. Not only did we do it a few months ago, the heart that has, she is doing it again. So listen, listen, Linda. Do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Go now. www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Ladies, go in and make sure you do that. So I just want to say, before Dr. Nikki, I get you to weigh in on that. I want to say hi to some people tonight who are in. I saw Ola. Hi, Ola. How are you? Thank you for sharing. Hi, Karen Potter. Hi, D. Morris. Guys, come on in. Make sure you share out the broadcast. Oh, I saw Coach John chimed in here. Hi, Coach. I didn't even see
I
Coach
know.
in there. Love you, Coach. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you. Yes, thank you, Karen Potter. This is amazing. And so I bet Dr. Vernice at the time, like most of us feel who say me in the chat, and make sure you say me in the chat. Make sure how many people just look. Wait, let's hold the line. Hold the line. How many people would like to have a part of $1 million? I mean, that's just can we start there?
That's
If
right.
you would like a part of that, say me in the chat. We got to make sure
We
we're
want to
talking
hear
to
a
the
lot of
right
me,
people.
me, me, me.
Right now, they're quiet in here tonight because you just don't get $1 million. That's my coach's hard earned working money, right?
That's
Right.
right.
So
That's
it
right. That's
ain't,
right.
so let's see if we're talking to the right people. I don't see enough me's in the chat. And so also too, we're giving away prizes. Those who share the most shares. So yeah, Karen Potter says she do.
Okay.
Me too.
I want to
Me
hear the
too,
meat.
Karen. So stick around.
I would hate to
We'll
have
have
to
more
take the whole
info.
million now. I'd hate to have to take the whole
Yes.
million. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Exactly. A second go
You
around.
well, we can divide that into three and
You know
keep
what
it
I'm saying?
moving, huh?
So
Yes.
And get us way
Yes.
all of us are certified for a third time. Yes, Karen says we as women have to take care of ourselves in order to help others. Hashtag still
that's
protesting,
right.
Karen.
Still protesting.
Yes.
That's right. Say
Yes.
it again.
If we don't do it, who's going to do it? So, Dr.
Right.
Nikki, weigh in on that.
Yeah.
Where
I
have you say that you've seen your life skills and now getting paid for the same thing? Talk about it.
I have so many life skills, and many times we don't think about our setbacks and just some of the things that we go through in life, that we're going through it for a reason, because we're being set up to be able to share that with someone else. And for example, I went through something some years ago, and I remember a lady, I had a scripture on the window of my business. And this lady would stop by. A lot of people would stop by and look at this scripture. And I didn't know why I put it up there. I really did not know that ever since I started my business in the early 90s, I've always had that scripture on a plaque on the wall in my business. And I never realized it, but I decided to put it on the window. And so one day, this lady, she would always look at it, and she was looking at it that day. And so I opened the door and I asked her, I said, ma'am, can I help you? You want to come in? She said, oh, I'm not worthy to come in to your establishment. And she said, I just look at this scripture every day and it helps me get through my day. And she said, I wasn't always like this. She was, I guess, in transitional housing or had been homeless, and she wasn't dressed the part. And she said, I'm not worthy to even set foot in your establishment. And I told her, I said, now don't ever say that. I said, because you're only down for as long as you want to be.
That's right.
I said, because 2 years prior, and this was back in, I think, 2003 or somewhere around there. I said, 2 years prior, can you believe that I was homeless?
That's right.
Just like you. And she looked at me and her eyes got big. I said, exactly. I said, so whenever you decide you want to come in here, if you want a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or a snack, or you want to get your hair done, I said, you come in here. I said, don't ever feel that you're not worthy. I said, because you're only down. This is just a temporary situation. Okay. Right. And I did not realize when I was going through my homelessness and what I was going through, that the Lord was preparing me to help other women. And I have helped so many other women just by encouraging them. And at the time, I didn't look at it as coaching. I did not look at it as coaching. I just shared my information to uplift other women. And so that's what coaching is all about. And we all have skills, natural skills, or skills that we were born with. Some skills were taught, but we have natural skills that we were, natural talents that we were born with to be able to help people. So that's what coaching is about. I have a lot of different skills, but I was told by one of my coaches years ago, and at the time, I did not know he was coaching me, but he was. And he told me, he said, you have the skill to bring out the best in people. I said, I do. He said, yes. He said, you do it all the time. He said, I've been watching you. He said, and that's what you do. It just comes natural for you. And it does. And so, but I never thought to get paid for some of the things that I do. And so that's where this program comes in. When you're certified, when they see a certificate, when they come to your establishment, or you can show them your certificate, okay, they just have more trust. The trust level, level goes sky high. It just goes up. And people will pay for your knowledge, for the information that you have that they don't have. They'll pay for you to help them get to where they want to go. And that's what coaching is about. And that's what this program is about. So, if you haven't already, please go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com to look at some of the coaching certificates that is being offered. And I tell you, I just went through the coaching program. I went through their rebranding program, but even the rebranding, it was just so much information. And even though the cost is about $1,000 because you get a grant, you get more than, okay. I think the grants are like a little over $5,000, $6,000, but I guarantee you get more information than that. And when you complete that program, you're ready to go, because you've been coaching people for free. So why not get paid for it? And Coach Danielle Winningham is an amazing coach, and she will put that fire under your feet, because many times we think small of ourselves. We think that, people won't pay for our knowledge, or people won't listen to us. You'll be surprised. We do it all the time. I get people calling me, even in my industry. I'm a trichologist, so I help people with hair loss. And I get other trichologists or just other women in the cosmetology industry who call me all the time for advice. And when I give them advice on what I recommend them to do, I'm actually coaching them. And so what better way to, okay, but this is what I'm going to do. I might as well get paid for it, because now COVID, nobody saw this coming.
Right.
Nobody saw this coming. So I mean, I didn't, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people in the cosmetology industry had to close their doors. Many people in the health and wellness industry had to close their doors. You have even other medical professionals, they're trying to transition their practices online. So when you see people like that, especially doctors and nurses and chiropractors making that transition, that's saying something. That is saying something. So let me see. What is naturally blessed by God? Use what God bless you with. Exactly. Right. Exactly. Right. And don't be afraid, because even the Lord says you should pay the teacher. You should pay your teacher. And so, and investing in yourself. I mean, you can't get from A to D by yourself. If you want to be successful, you have to have some people along the way to help you. When we're little, we have different people, in our lives that have coached us along the way before, we became adults. And just all through our lives, we've had these different coaches, really. And so now is a perfect time, while, we're still in a pandemic and we don't know where it's going, because the flu season is here. And speaking of the flu season, I forgot to get my flu shot today, so I'm going to have to go tomorrow. Don't forget. Yeah, because the flu season is here on top of the pandemic. We don't know where we're going to go. So now so many people are online. So this is the time. Do not sit on the fence. Trust me, I met Coach Danielle 3 years ago, and I sat on the fence. I did not move my feet. Mm-hmm. And all I have to say is, shame on me. Shame on me. So again, share the broadcast. Go to blackwomenequalpay.com and check out some of the certifications that's on there and apply. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. You will not.
No.
And Ola says she got 2 certifications. What are you waiting for? Exactly, right. Because we have multiple life skills, and we have different people that need certain information. So that's right. Why not get paid?
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah. And I noticed Karen had mentioned before I saw down that she wants to do a planner for 21. And she doesn't know how to get started. Well, Karen, I'm going to recommend, if you haven't done so, join the community, get some coaching. There is a coach in the community that will help you and guide you through it. And definitely, ultimately, Coach Danielle, she will give you more than what you can even swallow. Right? If you try to eat a cake or a pizza all in one setting, you can't do it. You got to do it in little bites.
But she'll give you that structure, that you need, because sometimes without structure, you're just all over the place and you don't know. And it takes you longer to get to where you want to go, and you may not even get there. So that's what a coach is for, is to give you that structure and guidance, so that you can properly know how to set up your coaching program.
Yes.
Yes, Karen, make sure you go to the website via, I was going to say a Bitly link, not tonight, www.blackwomenequalpay.com, because just as the women stated, I promise you, there's a reason why you're right here where you are right now, such a time as this, to talk about your 2021 plan. You've been probably looking for, you said it, and I don't know where to start. I bet one more thing, I bet you said it out of your mouth. I don't know where to start. So you used action, and you put those words into the universe, and here we are. You scrolled up, or you saw us come in, and here we are. So I want you to take advantage of this situation because Dr. Vernice said she would advise you. I would implore you. This is exactly, you have been looking for an opportunity, looking for where you should start, and here we are. So tonight, if we didn't do anything but come on for you, we're grateful. So why don't you
Yes.
go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Let's get started, Karen. I'm excited because I'm excited to see what 2021
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
And
I'm
And
so,
if we want a different, oh, go ahead.
I'm excited.
No,
when
go ahead. What were you?
I'm excited when I see women who are looking ahead, because so many times we don't move our feet until the feet is on fire, right? Until we are in the middle of the storm. So it excites me when I see someone is pre-planning and pre-thinking their destiny, and that is just power. That's so valuable. So I'm excited, and you didn't land here by mistake in terms of this community and hearing us tonight. It's not by mistake. It is ordained that you are to be hearing this tonight. So I'm really excited that Karen is thinking about her future and what she wants to do in the next coming year and years.
Yes.
Yes, I am too. And guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Build Your Online Business After Dark Show, the BYOB After Dark Show. I am Shaquanda CJ. I have Dr. Nikki and Dr. Vernice, two doctors in the house. I'm so blessed. I'm so honored. And tonight we are talking about you getting paid for your life skills. So this has been some amazing information. Again, Dr. Nikki, I had no idea of your story, but listen how just by her helping the other person, the lady, she blessed the woman because the woman probably never thought that she was too homeless.
Yes.
And I too can attest to that. And it's just amazing how you just bless somebody with that. So we want to go ahead and let's see who else do we have on here. Thank you, B Bobby, and I could be saying it wrong. She said her mom just told her that she give joy and great advice and never heard, and she really never heard that before. How many of us on here, and say me in the chat if this is you, you give out so much advice for free, no charge. We as women, we do that. We
All
are
the time.
trying to show you how you can get paid to do so. How you can get paid to do so. And some of you all, because it really is a mindset. And you
Yes.
have said, you know what, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. And as a money mindset coach, everything starts with your mindset. You really can say, I can take my life skill, I can take my life event and get paid for it. And so that's what we're here to talk to you about. So now we're gonna break that down. You're like, okay, CJ, you got my attention. What is this we're talking about? So right now, we're looking for you. We're looking for 100 business, life, fear fighting, real estate, passion, and business coaches. We're here to make you a coach. We're here to give you a certification. Again, like I mentioned before, our coach, Danielle Winningham, she's giving away $1 million for that. This coach certification is a $6,500 coach certification. That's what we paid. That's what I paid. But what we're doing is we're giving away a $5,500 grant. So what that means is it will be $1,000 investment, not a fee, an
Priceless.
investment to you.
That's
Investment. That's right. So as this investment, you can't find no other investment like this.
Nope.
I don't even want to debate about it because there is nothing to debate about. Where you can get a free, you can go and get $5,500. You can get you a certification for $1,000 investment, of which is tax deductible. Y'all know here come the accountant coming out.
Yes.
It's tax deductible. You can write it off on your taxes. For those who are looking for some ways and things to write off, and if you're not, I'm gonna need you to do so because this year is unlike any other year. Why not invest $1,000 and take your life event, get certified, and help others and make money? And you're gonna make way more than $1,000. Ask us how we know. This is
Yes.
it's a no brainer. It is a no
Right.
brainer. So we are
And you're
looking for.
gonna make more than
Oh
go,
God,
I was
no,
gonna can I add this? I was gonna add too, and you're going to make more than what your job is paying you
Absolutely.
in the long run. And that's what you have to look at. Many people during this pandemic were laid off and never called back. Right here, many of you may have heard the news this morning, what's going on here in Seattle with Boeing. Many people are about to get let go, and they don't know what they're going to do. You know, they're paying their children's school fees. They have mortgages, just, you know, all bills, just life bills, things, you know, car notes that all of a sudden, they have to figure out how they're going to pay it, or they're also going to have to figure out, okay, well, what are we going to have to cut back on or possibly sell or let go if they don't figure something out. But it's a lot of families that are affected by it. A lot of families have been affected by COVID. So it's like, that's what you have to think about. You have to start thinking about, this is real, and this is our new normal. It's not going to change. This is our new normal. Think about when okay, I might be telling my age. Think about the 8-track cassette tapes, and then when the regular tapes, some of us, you know, didn't want to move to the regular tapes, but then eventually they phased out cassette tapes, and then the little CDs or the record players came in. Then so this is not going away. Online, doing business online is not going away.
It's just getting
Think
started.
about it.
It's
just getting
started.
started.
Yeah.
It's just, and this is the time to get on the ground level, and it's not too late. Just because you might think that, oh, there's a lot of people on the social media platform, there really isn't. And this is the time to invest in yourself. And let me just say this one thing: do not let fear keep you stuck. Okay. If anything, let fear be your motivator, because again, at the end of the day, there is no better person than to invest in yourself, because it will pay back in tenfolds, not one-fold, not two-fold. And I'm talking about dollars, because sometimes we make, you know, $20 or $30 in an hour or something, or even less than that. But it will pay itself back. So just go ahead, sign up. Don't think about it, do it, because before you know it, it'll be done. You will be certified, and you will be able to no longer give away your life skills for free, like what you're doing right now, because it's worth it. It's worth it. And you're worth it. So
you know what?
You do it. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. No. I'm just so excited because I'm looking at Karen's comment, and it's further confirmation, right? Karen says she also loves real estate and would love to design her own homes. No more Ryan homes equal Potter homes. Baby, Karen, listen, Karen, that we have another certification. So you might want to be like Miss Ola, get you 2 certifications. We have a real estate certification, and you can get your business coach certification, or build your online business, or rebranding. I mean, there's so many to choose from. We have a smorgasbord, right? So we have a ton of certifications to choose from, Karen. So we look forward to hearing from you very soon. www.blackwomanequalpay.com. And you guys, yes, Karen, it is a wow moment. Karen says, wow, it is a wow moment.
It is.
Just like Dr. Nikki said, y'all, and we also have a certification that talks about quitting your job or exiting your job, because Dr. Nikki, she couldn't put it no plainer. Boeing, yes, Boeing, the plane, yes, Boeing, the plane people, that company. That's one that you would think will never have
Right.
a layoff issue.
Mm-hmm.
Their financials, okay, I'm telling my nerdiness again, but their financials and their stock. I'm a money girl. I'm a money girl. I'm an accountant. So they have been having some great, their financials are great. So why would they be talking about laying off? Why? Because they are not going to give up their financials, right? Their
Right.
financials, their salary, their bonuses, their profit share. They're not going to do that. What they're going to do is they're going to lay off people and make sure they still have theirs. And I mean, I don't want to debate about that. It's a business decision. That's what
It's
they tell us.
business.
And
Yeah.
Yes.
I too have been laid off, but this is why you have to be about your own business because
That's right.
we know our coach teaches all the time. These jobs are not loyal. They're not loyal. If
Mm-mm.
our own coach, Danielle Winningham, was a former JP Morgan Chase vice president, and
Mhm.
she too she quit her, she fired her boss. So that's what these certifications do. You fire
Yeah.
your own boss. So
Yeah.
now what we should be doing is sounding the horn in Seattle. They need to be on this website because
Yes. Yes.
everybody has something
That's right.
that they can do, that they can offer, something where they can go to this website and absolutely change their life.
CJ, I just have to give a shout out because I just saw that Karen said she signed up. I felt like doing the church dance because I got excited because now she just took empowerment of her own life. Yes, Lord.
Yep.
Cool. I went back to
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry, Karen. I just have to give
Listen.
a shout out. That's you
Oh,
want credit.
yes. Karen,
That's right.
Karen sound like girl. Don't say hallelujah up in here. You
I'm
gonna
sorry.
get
I'm sorry.
Amen.
a praise break up in here.
Okay,
Yes,
now
Karen.
y'all just get me started. I'm sorry, Dr. Nikki and CJ, but y'all will see. Oh Lord, yes. All right, Karen.
And I'm gonna be right with you too. I'm gonna be
Yes,
right
and
with you.
Karen, it's life changing. I tell you, it's a great investment. I mean,
Yes.
it's going to be one of the best investments ever because we now have to start taking control of our own income,
Yes.
of our own destiny, of our
That's
own health.
That's
Okay.
it. And what I love about Karen is that she says she's just trying to figure out the position. But listen, that's even more reason why I love her. I love her already. I can't wait to meet her when we can meet and hug again.
Right.
But I miss y'all so much. Oh my God. I just went on a tangent. I'm like, I miss my sisters. But anyway, I love her for the fact that she doesn't know what position, she doesn't know what
Right.
certification, she doesn't know, but what she does know is that she wants something different. What she
Right.
does know is that she tired of where she is. What
That's
she
right.
does know is that there is something different about her. What she does know, she don't want the same thing. Because
That's
we
right.
do know if you want something you never have, you have to do something you've never done.
Different.
That's
Right.
What we do know, if you keep doing the same thing, you're gonna keep getting the same result. So I love the relentlessness in her. That's my best
Yes.
goodness. I can't even get it. That's my best good book. My all-time favorite, y'all. Tim Grover, Relentless. Once again, that's something else that you get in this community. I learned about the book. My coach told me to read it, changed my life. We have so many. So those are just, all of that is the lanyard. I'm from New Orleans. That just means a little extra. A little French word that means a little extra. That's the lanyard of what you get by being in this community. That is
That's
the
right.
lanyard that you get by just getting to this certification. Can we
Yes.
talk about what $1,000 is going to cost? What you're gonna get for $1,000? Let me. Can we just talk about that? You will get
Okay.
coached. Karen, don't stop me crying, girl. Don't we? Do you love
Right.
so much? Karen.
We all did.
Ryan.
We all
We
did.
Yes,
We all
We all
did.
did. You're not alone, Karen. You're not
you are
alone.
not
Yeah.
alone. Ooh,
But
alone.
the most important part is you moved your feet and you moved swiftly. You watched his broadcast. I don't know how many times you've seen the broadcast, but
Yes.
this is my first night on this particular BYOB show. Well, it's my first time on the show ever. So I commend you. You moved your feet, you signed up. So claim it. Your life, because you signed up, and if you complete the program, I guarantee you your life will be different. Then you will be prepared for things or unexpected things that may appear or arise in 2021.
That's right. And you're not alone. You're not alone.
You're not.
You have now
No.
just developed some sisters that will support you
Yes.
as you're going through your certification. And we are here for you in terms of all kinds of a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen.
Yes.
You know, and we're going to go through it too in terms of you're going to meet other ones in the certification class. So you have done wonders, believe it or not. And
Yes.
just to know that you are just not by yourself. Please know that.
Yes, and welcome to the sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Karen. Welcome to the family, Lord. Karen, I felt that. I said,
Yeah.
let me move on. Let me
So let's
move
give
on.
her a
But yes,
virtual hug.
I know,
yeah,
right?
that's what I was going to virtual. Wakanda. What's
Of Wakanda.
Don't talk about Wakanda. My
I
king, my
know.
king.
Okay, let's stay.
Oh, my king. Yes, we all have lost much. Yes, in 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But yes, Ola says congratulations. Baby, come through, Ola. Ola
Yes.
said, get ready for your breakthrough. Welcome.
Exactly.
See, this
Yes.
is what, Karen, this is the difference between this community. I
Yeah.
can tell you firsthand, 2-3 years ago, I was like, I don't do women. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Never have, and I never will. And so when I came to the community, I was like, okay, I'll just stand back because I don't really do women and all of that extra. But that's not this group. That is
No,
not
this is
this
a
community.
drama free,
Yeah.
drama free.
But guess what we do?
And
Guess what we do talk about? Guess what we do bicker about? Where
Mhm.
is your millions?
Yup.
exactly.
Why didn't you give me
Where
the
is
link?
that's
How
right.
does
Yes.
secure
Why
the
didn't you
bag?
give me the link and you had an event? Girl, where is your millions?
That's right.
When are you gonna launch? When
That's
those
right.
Exactly.
How
are the
can we
things.
support you? Yeah.
Yes, those are the things that we think about. You let me, or you let my sister not have had an event and not tell us about it because we
Woo.
want to support. We want to sow into them. That's just the type of community we have. And so guess why? Guess why? Because we all come from that comes from our coach. Our
That's
coach
right.
Danielle Willingham, she's instilled that it's truly drama free. So if you're wondering about women and extra and all of that, yeah, but no, we don't talk about none of that.
No.
If it don't have green, we
That's
ain't
right.
talking about it.
That's
And so
right.
some of you all may say, "Lord, these women, that's all they talking about is money." Yes. What else we gonna talk
We
about?
don't have
We all
Exactly.
what say it again, Dr. Vernice. What you
We don't
say?
have
You don't
time.
have time?
We don't have time. We are about our
Girl,
business. Okay. So if
Exactly.
about your business, you don't have time for the gossip, right? We got
No.
time to uplift, to say hello, how can we support, and what's next on the agenda. Okay.
Yes.
So, and coach,
like my coach said, let's get this bread. Let's get
Yes.
this bread. So, y'all, who is going to join? Who else is joining Karen tonight? www.blackwomenequalpay.com. We want to, because Karen's going to hear those words. She just got funded.
Oh,
We
yeah.
already know it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
already gave
Oh,
a
yeah.
kudos. And I mean,
We're
so
claiming it for you.
we already
Yes.
know it.
right.
Yes,
It's cool.
there's an interview process, and we'll help you. Will help you determine what area of certification you need, if it's relationship, if it's the real estate. Oh my God, if it's fighting fear, because we all have done that. So we have
Right.
talked tonight ladies, just the three of us have talked tonight, and we pretty much covered more than half of the certifications just by our own life experience. Look
Yes.
how that's
Yes.
just amazing. So those are the types of things that you will get with this certification. And we want you to come and join us. Come and join us. And so also too, I want to speak to the person that may say, you know what, I just got laid off, or I am dealing with COVID or what have you, or another life event, and I can't afford $1,000. But you know what I'm going to say to that? Because again, I'm putting my accounting money mindset hat on. Okay. You know what I'm going to say to that? You cannot not afford this opportunity. And
Exactly.
because I'm a numbers girl, let me break it down. That $1,000 investment, which is tax deductible, I might add, for business owners. Yes, tax deductible.
Mhm.
And if you're a business owner, even if you have a small business, you're a business owner. So take care of that accordingly so you can write that off. But also, that $1,000 is broken down over the 10-week course of the certification. You have 7 weeks with uh, multiple seven-figure coach, 3 weeks with your certification
Yes.
coach, 10 weeks, $1,000. That equates to $14 a day. I know.
Wow.
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Mhm. That's a Starbucks coffee or more.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for. I'll wait.
Mhm.
I'll wait. So for those who have said, I cannot afford this, for those who have said, girl, I'm going through enough, I'm not going to get no new certification. I don't know where I can find it. It's all in your mindset.
That's
It's
right.
Right.
$14 a day. Save $14 a day, and you'll have enough after 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a drop of my moment. That was an
Yeah.
old wild moment. That was
Mhm.
a okay. Yes,
Yeah.
we should be hearing things. Who's going to register? Now who's going to
Yeah.
sign up? www.blackwomenequalpay.com. There is no excuses. No
No, and
excuses.
you'll be
You
surprised at some of the things you spend money on. So if you just wrote a list of the different things you
oh
pay
yeah.
out every month, and then go through the things that you need and things that you want and don't necessarily need, you'll be surprised at how much money you'll free up.
And COVID has stopped a lot of things. No more eyelashes, no more going out and get your nails done, massages, whatever folks were into. I mean, you believe it or not, you can find that. You can find it because there's so many things that has shifted us because of COVID. So it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh yes.
I can't get off.
Uh-oh, CJ.
But you know
Okay.
what? I wanted to say that is so true. How many of us we learn how to do our own hair? How many of us learn how to do
Mhm.
our own nails? We learn how to do our own pedicures. We have even learned how to massage our own back. So we can take that. Yes, baby. Okay, hold the line. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be
It's so true.
surprised. It is. It is when you look when it's
It's
and when
true.
you put it on paper versus just in your
Hmm.
mind, when you put it on paper and actually see what you're wasting money on, you'll be surprised at
Right.
how much money you can free up to do
That's so.
something that you need, such as coaching,
Hmm.
coaching training.
Even stopping to or not doing the fast foods anymore. I mean, that
Right.
one day of fast food, you're able to give that back to yourself, right?
Yes.
So it's amazing when you really sit down and look on paper the things that you do on a daily basis and what you can do in terms of giving up those items, right? So
Right. And
Oh
it's
my
just a
God. Hi.
temporary. Yeah, it's just a temporary thing that you have to do. It's not something permanent. So it's like, how important is it for you to change your life dramatically in 2021? It's a small
mhm.
sacrifice to have to make.
That's true.
Good, that's a good point because I have heard people say, you want me to change my life or my lifestyle. No, no, not really. But how does lifestyle working out for you right now? That I mean, just
Hmm.
if it's working out, because the thing is, if you could have done it by yourself, you would have.
That's
But the
right.
truth of
Right.
the matter is, you don't know what you don't know. And so
Right.
when there's an opportunity like this that comes on October, that comes in our fourth quarter season, you want to take advantage of it. You want to
Yeah.
take advantage of it. And then if there's an opportunity that comes in 2020, let's just talk about that.
You mean
Lord have
2021
mercy.
or
I mean,
2020?
no, 2020. If there's an
Oh, okay.
opportunity that's knocking your door in 2020 while we going through all of this, while our whole life is just like God, just like what is this? What is going on? You
Hmm.
know, I think that's your sign. I don't think you need
It is.
anything else. I don't know what else we can say or tell them other than go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. So we are going to have our co-host give you guys some closing remarks, and we'll be done for the evening, ladies.
I just want to say again, it's not too late. I know 2020 has been rocky for a lot of folks related to COVID, but it's not too late to go out on a bang in terms of making a mind shift and saying, you know what, I'm still empowered and I can still embrace 2020 and leave out with some grace and some excitement and some things that pertains to me. So sign up. Don't wait. Don't let fear drive you. Just get excited and sign up at www.blackwomanequalpay.com and make a change today. Today. So that's all I can say. And I just hope to see you guys in certification class, and welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes, and I want to add to that when you said today, please don't put off tomorrow what you can do today because tomorrow's not promised. And if you are watching this broadcast, or if you have lost your job or got laid off, or if something happened where you had to take some time off, sometimes those things are wake up calls. Sometimes that's the Lord's way of telling us, okay, you need to move and do something else, because that's what happened to me. And I didn't listen at first, but that some things happened, and the Lord was telling me, okay, this is not what you need to be doing. And I was trying to hold on to what I was doing, and the Lord was trying to move me to somewhere else. And then COVID happened. And so what did I say to myself? Wow, okay, well, I'm forced now to do my business online. This is something that was trying to the Lord was trying to tell me some years ago. And so now with COVID, wow, I don't have a choice. So just think about that. Think about your situation and what's going on, and say, okay, I'm watching this show and this is what they're saying. And $1,000 really is not a whole lot of money. It's a small price to pay compared to all the training you're going to get. And you'll be able to position yourself so that you could be in a better place and be able to weather any type of storm, or weather the storm better, or any storm better than you would if you didn't have an online business for 2021.
That's
So
right.
with that being said, I thank you all. Share the broadcast, because again, for people who are watching this, if you don't need the information, there may be somebody else who may need this information. And for those of you who are watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay, and share this information out. Share the broadcast, because again, this is a movement. This is our new normal, and it's real. And so it's time for you to make a change. If you've been on the fence about what you need to do, get off the fence. Take it from me. Get off the fence and do what it is. Make that decision to make the change for yourself, for your family, And you won't be disappointed. I mean, because now with COVID, you don't have, I mean, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? So this is the time. So thanks again. And remember, go to the website and check out some of the coaching programs. We have health, spiritual, relationship coaches, career, quit your job, life, business. If you have a business and it kind of fell off and you need to brand or do a rebranding, we have a certification for that. So go to, www.blackwomenequalpay.com and sign up. Sign up.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. Karen, they will be contacting you. Karen was wondering when were the dates and times of the classes. They'll be giving contact with you once you go to the website. Oh my God, ladies, it has been amazing. Two doctors.
Yes.
I'm so honored.
We made it
It
through
has
the
been
night.
amazing.
Through the
Yes, you
broadcast.
guys did amazing. This was so good. Getting paid
Thank
for
you.
your life skills. Y'all do not tarry. Don't, like my grandma would say, don't procrastinate. We have absolutely have laid it out for you, and now the decision is yours. What are you going to do with it? Do you want something different? Or do you want to stay in the same situation that you're in? When the next life event happens, you say, you know what? I know I should have went and got certification so I can in turn make money, real money to change your life, real money to change your bottom line, real money to change your legacy, real
Yeah.
money that can change your life. And it starts with
Yeah.
just one click, one share,
Yeah.
and the opportunity to go to this website, www.blackwomenequalpay.com. So, guys, it's been amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Be sure, don't forget, share the broadcast,
Yeah.
put
And
hashtag
we
share.
have giveaways. Don't
Yes,
forget the
we have
giveaway. The
giveaways and
giveaway.
prizes. Don't forget, you don't have to be present to win. So, the only thing I have left to share with you all is to tune in tomorrow morning,
That's right.
7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for the Build Your Online Business Morning
Morning
Show.
show. Yeah.
BYOB Morning Show. Well, again, we will be more nuggets, more oh my God, more life-changing messages. We cannot wait. Make sure you come in and join us in the morning. Share out the broadcast again. Sign up so you can get some of these prizes. Tag replay. And by all means, let's go get it and let's change our lives. And with that, guys, you all have an amazing evening.
Good
We
night,
look forward to
everyone.
seeing you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.